Hey, okay, so I hope y'all having a great weekend. I'm in my weekend mood right now, and I'm sure you guys have heard about the whole thing with Biden. So he's out of there. Bye. I told y'all my last video with the former first lady with her letter, that generic ass letter that was probably AI generated. Hey, she probably the AI. She probably AI. Okay, we ain't gonna go there. Okay, I found out because I went on this guy's live. That's how I found out. And I went in there, and this is the first time seeing this guy's live. He had like a few hundred people in there. It was disrespectful to me, actually. And y'all know how I am about disrespect. He was disrespectful. I'm not gonna give him too much energy. All I gotta say is that you were very disrespectful, and I already told you that in my message. I came at you just like I said. Everything I said in that comment, everything I said in that message, I meant it. That's just what it is. And so, I went in there and y'all asked a simple question in the comments. The trolls came in there doing what they do in the lives and everything. Some of them were like, ain't no way. Because people were in the comments saying, Kamala, Queen Kamala 2024. And they just remember how I said that there's certain areas and even on these lives and stuff, it's like certain spirits governing the lives. That's what I saw firsthand. So you definitely have to use discernment when it comes to this. I was talking about Queen Kamala and stuff. So I asked, and I asked, wasn't she the one responsible for the incarceration of the innocent? Simple question. Y'all, I'm not kidding when I say this. They came for my neck. One of the mods, I believe, she at me in the comments several times. And I'm like, you really want to go back and forth with this? Get off this app. Get off this app, man. Run a fade already. Because this typing back and forth and shit that y'all be doing on the AI. Back to reality. I know it's hard for some of y'all. She said, that's when she was a prosecutor. Do your research. Ma'am, clearly I have, because I wouldn't have this information if I didn't. Okay, so my thing is this. You can't have a discussion. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all want to try to come for somebody neck. I know y'all trying to push an agenda, and it was something I said in there that triggered that spirit that y'all got in here, because that's why y'all are all on one accord. And I come in there and I'm just being straight objective. It's a question. You guys got mad about it. And then you trying to bring some smoke to a fire. I'm the fire, motherfucker. You trying to bring smoke to me? And I'm just like, okay, I'm ready. Hey, you and your 30-something thousand followers, that don't move me. That don't impress me. I can get off this app right now and I wouldn't be crying. Half of y'all can't even get off the app. If you lose your followers, you in the corner crying somewhere. Oh my God, my life is over. And me, I can get off this app and go fucking ghost. I go ghost, a fucking black robe and a mask on. You would never know. You would never see me. You would never see me coming, motherfucker. Talking about, oh, that's when she was a prosecutor. Look here. It doesn't matter if that's when she was a prosecutor. She still did the shit, did she not? Those are years. Like that man. That's years of a person's time and his family and shit that they can never get back. Motherfucker, what you talking about? That's when she was a prosecutor. It doesn't matter. Y'all don't know what that shit is like. And out of the 30,000 something followers that you have, I would like to know if there's even one in there. Are any of your people in here familiar with a situation like this? When they had a self-defense case where they were found not guilty, they was called an N-word in courts. I was called in court. In the gallery, there was nobody from no Black Lives Matter in the gallery. Y'all are an extreme group. Just like these extreme religious groups like the Muslims and the Christians and the Satanists and the Wiccans. All of y'all are extreme. You got the extremes on the left and you got the extremes on the right. But guess what? All y'all are the same peas in one pod. So you coming in from the right extreme, you coming in from the left, and y'all all gonna fall in the hole. That's what's gonna happen. Hey, know your enemy in these times. Know your enemy. The Black Lives Matter, I'm gonna say what a lot of people feel, and they're not gonna say. It's bullshit. That's what it is. The religion shit, bullshit. That's what it is. These people up higher are working together behind closed doors, just like I told him. And I had the civil rights activist, and next month will be a year since I've had him. He put this article up here, and he basically won't return none of my calls. There's no plan. There's nothing. You told me you was gonna expose the judges and all this other stuff. Nothing has happened. You know, they took my child and they gave her to a racist family, the ones who called me the N-word in courts. Sent her with them. And I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard from her. It's been a couple years. That's what they're doing to me. And you guys got the nerve to talk about Queen Kamala Harris. She ain't do shit for me. Trump ain't do shit for me. Biden ain't do shit for me. None of them. None of them. And I have been learning outside of the Bible. That's my foundation. We all had a program. I got that program, so it's there. And let's not forget that I'm a veteran. I don't know if this guy has any affiliation with the Army or anything like that. But if you do have any affiliation with the Army, I question what kind of leader are you? Because I asked the question, this dude muted me because I asked this question. And his mods came from my neck. Like I said, they brought smoke to the fire. And I got back with their combative asses in the comments. And then they muted me. How about you stop addressing me if you don't want to talk about it? Easy. You want to bring smoke, you're going to have fire with me. That's just what it is. And that's for you and 30 other thousand of your followers and anybody else that want to come on my profile. Okay, this shit don't matter to me. Like, it don't matter to me, for real. I can get off of here and be gone. Bye. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people who hate me, some people who like me, some people don't listen or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what? At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. It's as simple as that. And I've already addressed the Black Lives Matter in a previous post. And you guys can say, oh, she's angry and all this other stuff. At the end of you know what? At the end of the day, what I want my kids back. I want my money. That's what I want. You gonna pay me. I want my money. And those people that need to be prosecuted, put their ass in jail. Because they deserve it. They need to be there. Motherfucker. Put them in jail. Put them judges in there. That's where they be. That's where they belong. That was very disrespectful what you did. He said publicly, open, we're not addressing stupid questions in here. That's a stupid question or some shit like that. It's a stupid question to you, but it's very legit. It's not common knowledge. A lot of people don't know that. So I question you if you are affiliated with the Army. As leader, if you were an NCO as leader, if one of your soldiers came to you and asked you a question, what you gonna say? It's a stupid ass question. You ain't gonna answer them? Because you sure as hell ain't answer my question. I got the answer. Don't worry about it. And all I have to say is y'all need to keep y'all eyes open and your mind open.